I'm sorry, it's just not the same. It's not the same as when Josh does it.
Like, oh, I can do it.
Oh god, that reminds me. I didn't pull the thing out. Shit. I forgot I should be taking timestamp notes. Either way, it has been a hot minute. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Is everything working fine there? Just a couple of
No.
background check. Yes.
No.
No.
Have you seen any ocean eggs yet, Ranna?
Two spawned on me. I snagged them. Helios is now a juvenile? Teenager? Juvenile.
Indeed. I don't know what that has to do with the game, but indeed.
Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Should
Anyway,
probably message each other instead of talking about it.
anyway, did I break parts of my phone case? Anyway, greetings everyone and welcome back to the Devil Darlings. It has been a hot minute, or and a half. Or more? Like a month? Roughly a month. Oh, horn. That was a bad horn play. That actually was a bad horn. That was plus. Anyway, last time, you all decided to get a move on, get on your. Uh, Basically, you don't have much time left to stop the island from sinking. So you got to move on to the Changeling's base. Had a couple of interesting encounters along the way. One was a thief. What the hell is that notification? Get out of here, Wombo. One was a thief, the other was an interesting tree. One was... I forgot what the third one was.
Vampire.
Oh yes, the vampire. That turned out to be a bronze-scaled dragonborn that stole Miasma's temporary zombie army and took them to Ravenloft.
Also kind of put rocks in him, which he blamed the other people for, so cool.
Yeah, he kind of did tear up the Changeling Scouts for that.
Yeah, it was a win-win situation.
You all then headed to the temple. Well, not the temple, the art district. Where you found, instead of hostility, a round of applause. As a group of changelings were basically living there in peace, waiting for you all. Basically expecting this to be some kind of performance or a show. So they all cheered you on as you went down underground, where you fell into a trap and realized the Una that had been with you all this time was the changeling.
You also realized that long before.
And
Told you get one beast mode.
the real Una was held captive and was slowly going to be lowered into some water until jailbreakers actually happened on that small cage and you all got free. And then you realized as you all summoned up the little fire dragon, the changeling summoned up their own using very similar wording.
Uylz doesn't use wording, it's his wild shape.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Use something similar to that then. And I believe it was Codi that saved Una.
Yeah, she ripped the bars open.
Yep. So, I'm going to transition us over to the map. So, Cody, place yourself there. Everyone else would be on this side of the room. He would be more in the middle.
Well, feel free to drag me because, stuff and things.
Yeah, give me a sec. I'll also have to drag Miasma. Allo. Be more like Derish. Yep. I believe that is everyone dragged on that needs to be. And from there, what music would do well for this fight?
Considering the theme of everything, I imagine something a bit elegant and manic.
Blue Scorpion.
No.
I mean, it's
No.
clearly supposed to be a fake entertainment situation,
That's true.
but it's no longer entertainment.
I feel like I just need to go through these tracks and see which
Oh,
one.
sweetheart, it is still entertainment.
Uylz' fourth wall breaking. Shame.
I feel like this one will do. Like, that feels like kind of a similar thing. Like tense, but also a bit of a regalness to it. And I'm going to need some initiatives, peeps, as we go into what could be the big boss fight.
All the new features I love. The little initiative button. Wait. Why is the little initiative button coming up?
The initiative button?
Yeah, on other games recently, when you've clicked on your picture, there's sometimes a little initiative button that comes up in the corner.
Yep.
Fascinating.
Never knew that.
Sometimes it wasn't working for Codi then.
Codi.
Oh. He's gonna use a Loki for that. Because I'm sorry, but just a big boss fight. What'd he roll? That one. No.
It'd be funny if he got another nat 1.
If he had, I would have to stick to it at that point. But no, that's a 21. Just add these
I still go
peeps.
before him.
Just imagine that he tripped ever so slightly and caught himself again.
Add turn, and add turn for Miasma. Do I need to add a turn for Allo? Yes, I do. So Trickstem got a 16. Allo got a 10. Let's roll for Una and Miasma. Let's see what they get for this. Oh god, for a second then I thought I didn't put it on loop. Hitcha. And Una. Hitcha. So Miasma will be a 20.5 because they rolled the same as the changing, but the changing got higher. Una got an 8. What is your dex bonus, Allo?
My dex bonus?
Yes.
My dex bonus is +4.
+4 as well. In that case,
Are you wanting your roll off?
Yep, we need to do a roll off.
What's their dexterity?
Oh, that's a good point. What is Allo's dexterity?
18.
Una's is also 18. We do need a roll off.
Yeah.
11 for Una. 18, so you get the 8.5.
Yeah.
And I believe we do have another conflict, which is Uylz and Trickstem. You both have 16.
Uylz goes first. He's +4 dex.
Okay, so 16.5. Go by descending. So first up would be a Codi.
Codi is angry. Very angry.
I know, angst rabbit.
$29 for 18 damage. Okay. also, yep. 16, 17. 18, 19, 20, 23. 29, 30, 31, 32. Yep,
That's
a
me.
thing. That's a thing. It's his turn.
Don't forget the burst of fire. Nothing's in range of him but me.
Yep, so that's fine. He is going to change his form. And as you watch as he changes his form, Codi, you find yourself staring at yourself. You also see his weapon shift.
Wait, hold on. Did it just turn into somebody that we can bully all our pent-up aggression on towards Cody, towards this individual?
Oh boy.
Oh, yes!
So, Codi,
It's not kind of bad because I've got one of the highest edition, one of the highest ACs.
that's a nat
Um,
20 on that one.
Yeah.
So, that's a 30 there.
What's he?
That's another nat 20 there.
So he used. Look at the fiendish. Pyre starter. I only take half from.
Yep.
And then look at the fiendish. Oh. 33. 44.
And hang on, I just need to check something because I need to remind myself why you attack 3 times. Is any of that using a bonus action to get attacked 3 times? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. 2 weapon fighting does.
In that case, if I were to use an action
I'll lost
surge,
count.
they'd only be able to.
No, you can't use action surge. It requires your bonus action.
Ah, yes.
That's why I didn't do it last time, because I used my bonus action to do the 3 attacks instead of 2.
Okay. In that case, that is his turn. Miasma is going to. Miasma's going to try and flick some magic missiles his way. It's just going to be just a base level. And you're going to see him click his fingers. And shield goes up.
Shield?
Yep. Shield isn't something you have, you know that.
I know I don't have shield.
He does. Even when he's become other people. You can make me a quick perception, Codi. I'll let you make a perception on this. You do see something glint on him as he clicks his fingers.
What?
Seems to be a small pendant around his neck. Well, around
Okay.
Cody's neck. Seems to be hidden behind Cody, like the fake Cody's tie. But you do catch a glimpse of it.
Okay.
Uylz.
Yes!
Cody will just shout, hit him with all you've got.
Hey, Curtis! Which one's the real you?
Just hand up.
Puts hand up
Oh.
as well.
Which one looks more pissed off that Uylz can't tell?
Probably me.
Yeah, Uylz is going for the one.
I'll
Actually,
just shout, fuck off, shit lizard!
That's the real Curtis.
actually both do.
Oh, they both shouted at the same time?
Yep.
Eeny, meeny, miny, moe, catch a tiger
Doesn't
by
matter.
its tail. If it
Blast
hollers,
them.
let it go. Found! Uylz is going to go ahead and... fuck it. This is the bad thing about being a wildfire druid. Most of my abilities are AoEs. So let's go with good old fashioned Scorching Ray at 4th level, shall we? So that is going to be... Ignore that roll. That was the cast roll.
Okay.
So that is going to create... Wait, what? Yeah, no, he will create 5 different spears of flame. And he is going to go ahead and fire all 5 of them at Mr. Changeling. That was the point where I rolled that. So this is the first one. That's a 16 to hit.
I'm going to say first things first. If you are going to be trying and aiming at just one person, I am going to need you to roll me a investigation, just so that you can tell which is which.
I'll do one better, since I can do this as a bonus action. Looking at the one to the right, I'm going to cast Detect Thoughts with my telepathic trait.
Okay.
What are they currently thinking?
So this one you're doing it on?
Yep.
What's Codi thinking?
I'm going to fucking murder you for touching Una. I'm going to kill you so bad.
Knowing as how narcissistic that the other dude is, and knowing how Codi is, I think it's fairly safe to assume that I can tell that one's Codi.
That's yeah, I'll say that's fair.
Cool. Yeah. So does a 16 hit?
It does not actually.
It does not.
No.
Alrighty. Then that's just there's still more because there's 5. So what about a 11? That's not gonna hit. My rolls today. 22.
22. So that is. Let me just remind myself of how much shield adds.
Shield doesn't continuously add. If he's already used his reaction, he shouldn't be able to use shield again.
It doesn't, but it lasts until thingy. It lasts until his turn.
I thought shield just lasts until you get attacked. Oh no, it does last until next caster's turn. Never mind, I'm wrong. I'm thinking of a different spell.
Plus 5
That's my
to
bad.
AC, so that 22 will miss.
Really?
Yep.
He has 17 AC. Cool.
No. Well, as far as you know.
Sweet. Alrighty, none of those hit. That's okay.
Neither does the nat 1-1.
There were 2 nat ones in that. But that's okay. You can take attack of opportunity because that only works in melee range. No, that's fine. If Uylz can't attack him physically because he's got shield, Uylz is just going to look up at the people. Huh, like I said, doesn't play fair. But hey, look on the bright side, folks. It's going to be one hell of a show. You know, boring and filled with the same dude using his special little amulet over and over again. And, oh, by the way, Anybody actually know his name? Is that a thing we know?
Roll me a
Like,
performance.
cool. That is a 21.
With that 21, the crowd just start to cheer at your words. Less cheering for him, more like cheering at you, going, "Yeah, yeah."
Well, look at that. It's true to the old stories.
I'm back.
Everybody loves a villain turned hero,
So-
but never a hero turned villain.
So,
Gotta love it.
with,
It's, I believe, Fired Dude's turn, right?
it will be, but
Oh,
I just
sorry.
need to do something quickly. Because of that,
Leigh,
this market goes more towards the Devil Darling side.
Leigh,
Yes?
just a question. If he's me, does he get my resistances? And have you taken that into account?
Yes.
Is he like a...
Yes, he will
Oh,
be.
so he's not like a normal changeling. Cool.
I was just making sure you took it into account because, you know.
It's a case of, given how long this guy's been alive, he's been able to perfect the change.
Yeah, that makes sense.
If that's the case, doesn't that mean he gets weaknesses as well?
No,
Yeah,
because Codi
yeah.
technically is not vulnerable to Radiant.
Yeah. The only person that was ever vulnerable to Radiant in this party was Oni, and that was because he was possessed.
Yep.
He just doesn't like it.
So in that, since they're now looking closer, I guess my wildfire spirit will just go ahead and absolutely use its flame seed, and he will attempt to attack the other wildfire spirit, which I'm assuming same AC?
Yep.
Cool, that's a 13. So that would end up being... Holy shit, my rolls today. That would end up being... What is its attack? That would end up being 13, but I don't remember if this is Defender wins or me to beat.
This one's Defender wins.
Okay, cool. So he would win.
Yeah, so AC's 13 for these things.
Doesn't matter. Neither of these things can damage each other. They're both immune to fire. So it doesn't really matter. They can't damage each other. They're just like bitch slapping each other and then looking at it. It's like, this isn't working. This isn't working.
What HP do these things have, by the way?
Is it the same? Is it the same exact as Uylz?
Yep.
Then its HP would be 5 times my Druid level, which is 10, so it'd be about 50.
Okay. Just making sure, so I've got that noted on it.
Yep.
So
Also in that, its attack bonus would be... No, its attack bonus would be still the... Sorry, what?
well, sorry.
Sorry, my brain's fried. Continue on. I apologize.
Okay. At the moment, it doesn't matter too much, as it just seems to be there to tangle up yours.
Cool.
Trickstem, your turn.
There. Moving.
What?
I moved slightly. Oh, my dad's just walked in. Give me a second.
Just hold there, moving.
Anyway, I'm gonna use magic missile on the one that Uylz tried to attack.
Okay. Given he currently has shield up, magic missile will do no damage.
Oh, for goodness
Yeah.
sake! I'll sit here like an absolute numpty then.
I mean, you had other spells to use, but okay. Your turn.
Taking the fact that I've probably seen Uylz generally attack one, can I assume that I know which one is the bad one from
I
them?
love that everybody's trusting Uyl's sanity in this situation, that he attacked the right one and just didn't attack it because he hates both of them.
I mean, yeah,
I
you saw Uylz
mean-
attack one. How much do you trust Uylz's decision?
Is there something I can roll for that?
Insight?
Insight.
Maybe?
I'd say insight.
Alright.
That's the closest thing I can think.
I get a +7 to insight. That's a 26.
Yeah. You
Cool.
feel like you saw Uylz concentrating on something before launching those. You feel like Uylz did something to try and decide.
So I'd need to get closer. Let me think.
Keeping in mind that. Okay, yeah, no, that'd be fine. This one is actually the one that's friendly to you. It's the top one. That's the evil one. This one's
You know, I
Santa's, that one's the other.
You know, I
Why
just
is it-
remembered. Didn't I summon Sable last time we were playing?
Yes, you did.
Yes, you did. Yes, sorry. That's on me.
It's been like a month.
Yeah.
It's fine. I just had to remember myself. So
That's
that
it.
technically means that I am on Sable. You don't have to worry about having Sable out if I'm riding.
Eat.
So, using Sable, I could fly into the general vicinity. Because Sable flies like 90 feet.
Yeah.
That is a lot. So, about right here.
Okay.
That puts me in range for the most part. I am going to, by the Sable sheet, I need my own. I'm going to cast. Where is it? You know what I'm going to cast, Dice. This one.
Yep. I figured it would be the little fairy thing. So, 15-foot radius. 15 foot. Player permissions to see and edit it. There you go.
Yep.
It-
And I can technically see everybody, so
Yep.
there's only like one or two things that needs to worry about this.
Which is just a dragon and him.
Yes.
Okay, so you do that, and enters creature for the area the first time, starts its turn, it must make a wisdom save. On the failed save, it takes 3d8 radiant or 3d8 necrotic. It takes half as much damage on its thing. It technically has started its turn. Well, it's technically entered there as soon as it started up.
It will count on its turn, though.
Okay. Is that your turn?
I will be casting this at a 5th level spell as well.
Okay.
Oh,
And
what
is that your
damage?
turn?
Yes.
Okay. It is Una's turn. Oh, nope, that's going too extra. That's going too far.
Una tripped and fell on her face just to get that little bit.
Una races up. And now that she's got more into the light, Codi, you can see she's looking very malnourished. Like she hasn't been able to feed in days. Which means that unfortunately she is going to be attacking with disadvantage. And that is a miss. Comes back around. Codi.
Sweet. I've been waiting for this. So, I have been formulating plan. Look at the fiendish.
29 will still hit, yes.
And I'm not going to use my bonus action to attack with Pyre Starter. I'm going to smack him with my extra attack for Look at the Fiendish.
Okay, so that is...
And then I'm going to use my bonus action to Action Surge.
Look at the Fiendish.
Kind of. I'm going to use... Because basically it gives me another whole action, which means I get an extra attack as well. Yeah. So I'm going to use Look at the Fiendish. But then, if you allow it, this one is on me. Codi is specifically trying to gash herself so that she can be easily differentiated. Because she doesn't believe the changeling will hurt itself.
Okay. I'll allow it.
I'm fine with taking the damage that comes from it. I just, you know.
Yeah.
I critted myself.
No.
Cody, you're supposed to hit him, not you.
Let's just not imagine the fact that the not Cody is getting clouded by freaking fairies at the moment.
Yeah, I know, but like, I wanted Cody to be able to be differentiated easily. And while your thing is going on, other people might not realize that.
That is true.
But also, cleric friend, help. But
And it is.
Cody's not looking too good.
It is their
That's
turn.
my turn.
They've got to make the wisdom save at the beginning of their turn, so unfortunately this will go off before they can change forms if they're going to do so. So let's just see what they roll. Actually, they're going to do something. As they see them swarming. You see their eyes just kind of spark up a bit and take on a bit of a different gleam to Codi's. And 21.
Oh, heck.
They passed, so they're taking half damage.
Cool. That is being done at a 5th level. I need to remember exactly how that works.
So you'd be rolling
5
4d8.
No, 5.
5d8.
Because it is 3d8, and then at 4th level it's 1d8 per level slot.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. That's my bad. I was reading it as if it was a fourth level spell. It's not.
So that'll be 24 damage.
Is that already
And
halved?
halving. That's not halved.
So 24, 12.
Yes.
Okay. So they are on that currently. You'll see them maneuver around a bit. I just realised they can't do this without taking an attack of opportunity.
Cody will fully take advantage of.
It's not Cody that'd be getting the attack of opportunity. It'd be Allo.
Why, Allo?
Because they're going to go something more like that.
Una would get attack of opportunity.
Oh yes,
That'd be
Cody and
cool.
Una gets Una and Allo get an attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
Goody. Let's see.
Runner still with the disadvantage because starving. Misses.
Just
Jeff.
as a, can Cody just say something?
Go on.
Like at the end, like say it's at the end of turn, she just says, "Una, feed off me."
21.
It's been his turn now, so shield's no longer active.
Yeah, that's what I was
Unless he
thinking.
wants to use his reaction.
No, he's going to allow this hit to go through.
He wants to take over Allo. Understood.
Not quite.
Interesting.
So, he takes 10 damage. His form changes. As he becomes a perfect copy of Miasma. And you see Miasma's paws tingle with electricity. And yep, that will still be catching Trickstem in that, as well as Codi. As he prepares to launch a lightning bolt.
Does Cody have Mage Slayer?
No.
Damn it.
And
Dex save?
he is casting this at 4th level. So, yes. A 19 will pass. And Trickstem, Dex save.
Damn it.
Both Trickstem fails. So this is going to be 96 damage.
Oof.
Halved for Cody. Full for Trickstem. So 31 on Trickstem. Rounded down would be 15 on Cody.
Yeah, I know. Ugh.
And then they're going to do something interesting with the reaction.
Oh.
They're going to click their fingers to activate that little bead around their neck again, the little pendant. And as your fairies are flying around, doing what they're doing. Oh, what's happening? Where am I? Oh, it's on measure still.
Do remember, if he is about to duplicate a spell like that, my armor will possibly activate on him.
Don't forget a reaction's a reaction to something.
Yeah, so they can't. That would have to require a bonus action unless they're being attacked.
It's using a bonus action.
Oh, okay, cool.
Also, I'm curious as to why that didn't come up and show that. Player should see an edit for that aura, but even I can't see that tint. Will it work if I do that? There we go. Yes. Darker versions of the fairies sprout from him. Allo.
Hmm?
You notice something. Given that this is indeed a spell, but this spell creates little creatures, and his knowledge of you, as these things go for you, they're going for areas your armor isn't covering.
Question.
Yes.
This is a magic item, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. If there was a spell, I could do something.
Yeah, if it were a spell, I know there's counter spells, but this is quite literally an item that's letting him copy spells.
Yeah, that's why I was saying if it was a spell, I could do something, but since it's a magic item, I currently can't.
And if you're wondering who he took thingy off, he actually took shield off Trickstem.
Yeah, I assumed that.
But now he's in this way. He's like, ah, yes, no, this will be helpful.
Right. Hold on. You need a magic item to be. I thought you were called the Changeling. Turns out you just wear a mask like everybody else. That's not even Uylz trying to get them on his side. That's just him basically being like, look, I'm a dragon. I use fire, motherfucker.
Uylz, you would notice that the thing didn't glint when he used the lightning bolt.
Yeah, I can do something about that.
Yeah, you could do stuff when it's his actual spells casting, or when he's actually casting spells from people. But that's why I'm always indicating when it's the pendant going off.
Hmm.
Anyway, it is Miasma's turn. Given he has already used his pendant this turn, he can't use it for shield. So, Miasma is going to probably not that. Actually, possibly could be that one. Yeah. 20 foot away. 20 foot square, so from that square there. You will see. Can I do something about this? I can. Just focusing that on there. And of course it doesn't let me select that as a token. Oh wait. Yeah, I can't do shit with that. Never mind. So, give me a sec, I need to delete that now. But essentially, on this square here, Miasma is going to focus and is going to create a 20 by 20 foot cube, well, a 20 foot square on the ground, as she casts black tentacles.
Oh no.
Oh no.
But given she's done it in the 20 foot thing, he's just about on the verge of it. It will not get you, Codi. You're 25 foot.
I'm fuck.
But Miasma did measure that out.
Good, that would have ruined the minor plan.
So, when a creature enters the affected area for the first time on the turn or starts its turn now. So, nothing happens just yet. Just note that yes, Black Tentacles is from that point. Draw shape. Square. Let's go with a red square. 5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15, 20. And basically that way. I'm just going to do it today because I don't think anyone's going to be trying to go beyond that point. Wait. No, that should be one over.
Yeah.
There.
Ah.
Codi's not caught in it. I've just dragged that a bit weird. No, let me drag the square. There. That's better.
Oh, just barely out of my entire range.
Yeah, you see these things squirming up behind you, Codi. It's like, ugh.
Codi really doesn't look good, by the way. Just like.
And it would be Uylz's turn.
So Uylz going to lift his arms up, and he is going to yell to the heavens, and on the seventh day, the lords up above said, let this bullshit stop, and he is going to point at the necklace, and he is going to cast Dispel Magic.
Okay. Pop that up for us, would you? Dispel Magic, just so I can read it.
Oh, yes. Let me... Boom.
Choose one creature, object, magical effect within range. The range being... doesn't say.
The range is just within sight.
Okay. Any spell of 3rd level or lower on the target ends. For each spell,
Sorry, go on.
for each spell of 4th level or higher, make an ability check using your spellcast ability. DC equals 10 plus the spell's level. Successful check, the spell ends. Blah, blah. Okay. That's if a spell's been cast on an object, you can dispel the magic from it. I don't
No,
think
on
it works just on magical objects in
Does
general.
it not work on magical objects?
It says choose one creature, object, or magical effect within range. And it dispels.
Oh, no, you are right. It doesn't work on magical objects. I did just
But
look
it
that up.
work on spirit guardians.
No, it wouldn't because it's coming from the magical object, not the spell. So that's not a spell, that's the object itself.
It's still a spell, though.
I looked it up. It says it does not work. So I'm not going to cast Dispel Magic. Instead, I'm going to change that a little bit, if you will allow me to retcon a bit there.
That's fine.
Instead of yelling that, he is still going to lift his hands up, and this is Plan B. To which Uylz is going to go ahead and yell, and on the 7th day to be said, let there be light. Moonbeam, motherfucker.
Let there be a door.
A beam of just pure silver light is going to fire from the heavens straight down upon him. I need him to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Let me just
I'm
check
guessing
this.
you're casting it here since it's a 5-foot radius.
It is a 5-foot radius, which is the block itself.
Yes.
No, that'd be a 5-foot square. It's a radius.
Yeah. I was agreeing with you. I apologize.
Oh, yeah.
Do you
I
wanna know
thought
what the
you
wor-
meant it's just on
No.
that.
Do you want to know what the worst part is?
What?
He's technically already used his reaction.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yes.
'Cause
Aha!
he used it to try and change the thing when it was Allo's save. So he has to use Miasma's con.
Which is not high.
It is
That is a failure. He is taking that 24 points of damage. Also, he reverts back to his original form.
Yeah.
It does state original. And he
20
can't assume a different form until he leaves the light of the spell.
24, did you say?
It is 24 damage. Yep.
Okay.
That is radiant. I don't know if he has a weakness to that.
He does not at the moment, no.
Cool.
Because Miasma doesn't
Deal.
have a weakness to it.
And so, yep.
You see
Sorry.
his-
Oops, sorry. Go on.
I'm going to roll something for him.
That is, if he can even remember what his original form is. I
Exactly.
don't know how Moonbeam would work on him. He
I
probably
mean, it doesn't
doesn't even know.
particularly matter. He'd return to it anyway.
That's
It's not
true.
public
That's true.
thing.
It's not based off memory. It is truly. It's like taking away the biological ability for him to do it, because it's like that with werewolves too. If you use it
Yeah.
on werewolves, they turn back into human. So yeah. So I'm curious, what is his original form? Because I doubt it's what he showed us. I think I may have broken Leigh here.
Uh-oh.
He remains as Miasma.
Oh,
What?
So he doesn't know, remember what he
so he
was.
doesn't have an original form.
It's more a case of he's lived for so long, he's overcome that.
No, that's not how that works.
That's not how the spell works. It's basically dispel magic on his ability to shapeshift. It is biologically forcing him back.
I'm saying this as a DM just to get around the fact that
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay. I thought you were just saying he was immune to the spell effects. Okay. If there's an actual reason that, like, I will allow the argument that he doesn't know what his original form is.
yeah,
and it's
I'm
been
saying
too
this.
long. I
I'm
will
saying
allow
this
that.
from like a plot point of he does
Yeah.
not know what his original form is. Therefore, even biologically, he could never revert to it. So,
Okay, I will allow that.
So basically, anytime the moonbeam hits, I roll, and depending on what he rolls, he either remains as what he is, or it's going to randomly change him into someone else, which could even
Cool.
be a random peasant or a weakened Una or anything.
Cool.
Basically,
Alright.
at that point, say if I rolled a nat 1, He could quite literally have become a sheep.
Yeah, that's fair. I will allow that. I will allow that. I apologize. I thought he was just immune to the spell. I was like, what?
It's fine. I was just trying to think how to get that over, but yeah.
Yeah, but no, that is fair. But Uylz will just kind of dust off his shoulders a bit and be like, apologies, I thought it was a little dark and we needed a little bit of a revelation, but I see even the power of the gods isn't enough to fix your DID.
I'm going to roll something though, quickly. Just a flat D20 for the crowds. As they have seen this and seen him remain his form even under a moonbeam. A 13. Slight wavering in them as you hear a few cheers of cries of happiness for him.
Hold on, you guys think he's you think it's because he's no, sweethearts. It's because he's absolutely fucking bonkers crazy. He doesn't even know who he is.
Roll me a performance.
He does not know who he is. That is an 8.
It does not beat the 13, unfortunately.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair.
That one was a contested one. Yes. Is that you done?
You'll
Oh, go on.
will. It might be me done. I don't remember if this is a. Is this an action or is it a bonus action? It is. It is an action, so I can't do that. So yes, that is Uylz done.
Okay. Trickstem.
But his
Yes.
Oh yeah, because his fire thing's kept busy by the other fire thing.
Yep. It is you.
Has the changeling got shield now or not?
No, he has not.
No.
He has used his reaction for other stuff. And he used his
All
little
right.
pendant
Codi-
to copy.
Codi looks really fucking battered.
Yeah.
I have a fix to that. Don't worry, you'll be fine.
Not your turn anymore, and I fear the spirit guardians will kill me before you get to it.
Oh, even if you die, you'll be fine.
I will use magic missile then on
Okay.
the chain.
So roll your magic missile. What level are you casting it at?
I'll do it at level 3.
So 3d4, 44, 5d4 plus 5.
There we go.
21. That is a solid number.
That's quite good.
Okay.
I won't be thingy though. I'll just stay where I am.
Okay. Allo, it is your turn, but since you've started in there, you need to make a save against that spell you cast yourself. What is it? Spell save 15. 21. Yep, you pass, so you're only taking half. What level did you end up casting it at?
It was at 5th level.
So that's a
5d8.
5d8 halved.
It's okay, Codi. Even if you die, I'll be able to save you.
That's not the
6,
point.
22, 11 damage.
As much as I appreciate the sentiment, it's not the point.
I'll never be able to die. It's fine.
So that's what that feels like.
Yeah, like,
He's
That's
getting
the roll.
gnawed on.
yeah, there's still like knowing you between your armor plates and that lot. You will see a lot of them clashing with yours as well. Just as if they're like scrapping in midair, the ones that aren't biting onto everyone.
That's the very Mafia Wars. It's fine. I obviously can see that Codi is a bit hurty.
Very.
The only healing spell I have at the moment is a mass healing word.
Up to 6 creatures of your choice that you can see. Hit points equals 1d4 plus your spellcast and ability modifier. You would know that the only other people that have taken damage is yourself and Trickstem. And
I
Codi.
imagine Una wouldn't be
Yeah,
doing
Una's quite rough as well.
Yeah.
I have not changed it on a sheet to represent that, but yeah, Una is rough.
Okay, so 1d4 plus spellcast modifier, my spellcast modifier. It's wisdom, so
Is okay. Nobody's.
I think I'm gonna use it at 4th level so that they get at least 2 more 1d4s out of that.
Okay. So 2d4 plus spellcast and ability modifier.
Okay. 10 health.
10.
Okay. Trickstem, get 10 health back as well.
Nice.
Una gets 10 health back.
And that was technically a bonus action, so I think I'm going
Indeed.
to advance. And I'm going to aim for the head,
Okay.
mace and all. That is a 22 to hit.
22 hits.
1d6 plus 3. And then you're taking 6 damage.
Okay. There we go. Is that your turn done?
Yes.
It's Una's turn. Una looks to you, Codi, as you tell her to feed off you. And just weakly says, "No, you need your rage.
Do it!
I'm not feeling any other emotions from you to feed off." You broke up there, so all I heard was like a little bark.
Do it!
Why don't you try to feed off the asshole that did this to you?
Because he's covered in black tentacles.
Good point.
It's like, just do it! I can fight when I'm not angry, Una.
That's okay, and I'll be here to piss her off again.
Roll me a persuasion, Codi.
Because Codi really can. She's not a barbarian, so she doesn't need to be angry.
She will spend her turn. Oh wait. I just realised before any of this started up, I should have done something. Yeah.
Oh.
Because she's in the area of the thing as well.
Oh yeah, that is a thing, isn't it?
She's in there. A few things.
13. That is a fail.
Oof.
That's not the worst damage.
I'm going to say something. It's a good job you gave her that 10 HP, otherwise she'd be down now. So she is indeed going to spend her turn absorbing from Codi the rage emotion. Speaking of, it is your turn, Codi.
Sure.
You will need the wisdom save too.
What's the DC?
15.
I pass then?
Yep, defender wins, so you pass.
Okay, good. Because if I didn't pass, I was going to use my indomitable feat, my
Yeah.
indomitable ability.
So you'll only be taking half.
Uh-huh.
10.
Oh my god.
Hmm.
Yeah, again, did Allo's HP save you?
Kinda.
Allo with
Now-
the clutch.
So I'm going to attack him. Again with Look of the Fiendish. But specifically I'm aiming for the pendant. To either cut it
Okay.
off his neck or destroy it.
Okay. I'm going to say if you're going to be aiming at the is there rules for Fifi for aimed shots? I forget. Or am
Let
I
me
just
check.
or am I just going to have to pull something up my ass for this?
Let me check.
Okay.
Aimed attack. Cold shots. 50, 30. Go away, adverts.
Hey, we forgot to do
So-
something.
What did we forget to do?
Aw.
Spirit Guardians is a concentration spell.
Anytime he's been getting hit, he would have need to make.
Yeah, same goes for Allo in that. And Moonbeam, because he failed Moonbeam, he failed that con save for Moonbeam, forced him to go back into this form. He does need to make a con saving throw for Spirit Guardians as well. So too does Allo, though, because Allo has also taken damage.
Ah, goody. Let me just con save real quickly.
I just now thought about Spirit Guardians
Yeah.
actually being con saving throw because it's one of those spells that in the player handbook is only marked by I think the C and the black diamond. We can do that after this round though if you just
Yeah,
want
I was
something
going to say
specific.
we'll go for that after this round because
Okay.
it's already gone by and damage has
Yeah.
already been taken.
No, I'm fair, but I just now thought about that for both Allo and him.
Yeah.
And to be fair, I think I think last time I casted a spell that required concentration as well, and so that's why I'm being a little bit more
Yeah.
precautious about that. I'm like, I think I've been fucking up concentration spells lately.
So that's fine.
So it basically just says there's a few ways that it can be done.
Okay.
Either way, either I get disadvantage on the attack roll, or it modifies the creature's AC, or they have to make a Constitution save to like fail or half the damage. There's several different things, and this is on the SRD itself.
Yeah.
So.
For some reason, I was thinking of like how Jamie does it, where it's like you do it at a -5 or a -10 and such, but
Because Jamie binder mechanics.
I'm going to say with disadvantage because you
Fair.
are using giant swords to aim at one precise little spot. 15 misses. 14 misses.
And then for this, I'm going to use my bonus action to do Second Wind because
You need the help.
otherwise I'm not going to survive.
Okay.
14 plus 9. 23 health points.
Okay. So that is your turn done.
You did significantly more healing than me.
It gets to his turn.
He needs to make me a con saving throw because Moonbeam
Indeed, Moonbeam is still going on.
and Black Tentacles, I believe, as well.
Yep, he
Oh,
needs
yeah,
to make
that is-
that for that too. Black Tentacles, he needs to make a dex.
Hmm.
So first things first, the con. Because if he fails this con,
That is a failure.
so is he still taking damage or is it just...
He is still taking damage. I just had to roll down to it. That's going to be 30 points of damage.
Oh,
Okay,
Plus the form thing.
Sashar 1d20 plus 4. He is shifting forms with that 13. And interestingly enough, well, first things first, given it would be his turn, you do indeed see the aura. Well, the thing vanish. The little black fairies.
Ah. It's gone.
That's good.
Secondly, he is going to be shifting forms because of that. Although it doesn't matter too much anyway, because he's just going to be shifting forms after this anyway. So I'm not going to do some. Actually, it does matter because I also then need to see what he's going to be doing with the Splat Tentacles. So I need to see whose decks he's going to be taking. So let me just work this out quickly. His form is changing to that of and I just did a random little swing for that. And it's not worked out too great for him, unfortunately, as his form becomes Grace's.
Ha! Squishy wizard.
Who's that again?
And that is a fail.
The
on
one who
the
pissed
Black
off the
Tentacles.
beholder.
I don't think I was. I think that may have been before me.
No, you were here.
Was I?
Yeah. She
I
wasn't here
remember
long
a
enough to really
beholder.
remember.
I don't remember a grace.
Taking 9 damage.
Who's taking 9 damage?
They are.
Oh, from black tentacles.
Yep.
Oh yeah. So I got a
Uh,
21 on my con save.
It didn't matter.
Oh, it didn't.
Yeah, we agreed that we'd started the round after.
But it doesn't
Okay.
matter because it's vanished for them anyway. It just matters for you. The little pendant is going to glint once more. And they are stealing a spell from Trickstem again.
Wait.
Yes, indeed they are. And you see them vanish and then reappear over here.
Oh.
Dimension door.
Well, it's not nice to go running away like that.
Yeah.
What?
Nothing.
They are then going to change their form. And they are going to become... actually, let me just check their health. Yeah, it's not time for that yet. Now comes the fun part. As I dip into archived characters. And I restore from the archive. Yes.
Oh, cool. I just got him popped up in mine.
Yep. You watch his form change. And you see Orny standing before you. And Orny is going to run down to Trickstem.
So, am I supposed to know who this is?
No, you didn't get to meet him.
Okay, cool. So you don't mind if I break his face, do you?
Oh, yes and no. I know
Look,
it's not him, so it's
you-
fine.
you said no in that answer. That's all I needed. I'm going to break his face.
Okay.
Yep. If it gets emotional, just look the other way.
It's not exactly your pseudo-dad. Don't worry.
Yeah, it's... Wait, what? Wait, he's my pseudo-dad?
He's
Um,
Allo's pseudo-dad.
Trickstem. That's
That's
a
a
nat one.
big fucking kobold.
That's a nat one. You get a attack of
Yeah.
opportunity.
Oh yeah, no, this is very obvious at this point. This isn't the real Oni. Oni never rolled a nat one. Oni never rolled a nat one. I think he maybe rolled a nat one once.
If Oni could see this, Oni would probably be very upset that he rolled in that one.
I'm gonna try to stab him.
Go for it.
Oh, he moved within my range. Lovely.
23 hits. And make the charisma save to see if Vicious Mockery goes off too.
Actually.
It does. Roll your vicious. So the sword mouth comes alive.
Oh, is that what you were laughing about?
The sword comes alive.
I was
Well, the
laughing
mouth of the
about
sword
it.
comes alive. And basically just goes, pale imitation.
Exactly. So the sword gets it, and I feel like the sword should roll a fucking roll to get the audience on our side with that.
Yeah. Trickstem, roll me a performance. Also, he passed, unfortunately, so he's not taking the vicious mockery damage.
Well, I mean, Uylz has been saying this the entire time. The dude should probably have no real self-esteem at this
But
point.
he is still taking the 6. So
Or he
232.
should be really angry.
25.
That's a crit too.
Ooh.
The crowd roars in unison with cheers and applause. Let's bump that up to 8, going towards you. Trickstem, you're the closet. Make me a perception check.
Oh my god! Fucking off!
You don't even need to just see it. You quite literally, as this guy's distracted, just reach over, just handle the pendant for a moment, and realise the glow is fading the more the crowd chants for you all.
He just fondled the freaking pendant.
People,
What was that? Sorry, you want to
What?
repeat that?
me.
Yeah.
I said we need more chanting.
Sword how? That's my middle name.
Your middle name's Chanting?
No. My
Because-
middle name's... Oops, sorry.
And because we found out that a nat 1 doesn't necessarily end a person's turn, if I recall right,
Yeah, it doesn't. It's only if you have a specific feat, I believe.
and he has not used his bonus action yet, he is going to action surge. And the 13 will most likely still miss you, Trickstem.
Wait, what? How does he have action surge still?
Oni.
Oh, he's Oni. Yeah,
He's Oni.
I forgot he changed into Oni.
Oni has extra attack and
I'm
action. surge.
plus 12. Wait, no, Mariah has the high one. Never mind.
How are you
shouldn't have
failing with
12.
Oni's plus 9?
How
That's
are you-
what I'm
Let me
asking.
just check that.
Oni did not approve of his image
Oh!
being used in such a
12,
way.
I don't know if it's right.
That plus dex, but don't you also have something else that gives you a bit extra armor as well on top of that? Because I'm pretty sure your armor should not be 12.
It
Then again,
seems a
I'm not
Oh,
seeing
but-
anything here that bumps it up. I'm not seeing any
Yeah.
shields, right? Trickstem, you have shield.
Oh yeah, I'm using shield.
There you go.
That takes about 17 till your next turn.
Is he using the exact glaive that Oni had?
Yep. Well, that's what his weapons become, yes.
That's not Oni's weapon. That is Damadur's weapon because it was the blood pact weapon. So we kill this dude. There might be a very angry demon dude. We'll see.
And
Trickstem's the only one close enough to probably notice this, so Trickstem, roll me an investigation on the weapon. Can I just state, what is with Trickstem's high rolls today?
I don't know.
I don't know, but
it's
well,
Louise.
Trickstem, it's the power of vaccine running through your veins.
the vaccine is making me so powerful.
You become a mutant.
I am.
So, as this blade's been swiping and you've been moving out the way, you remember Orny's version of this weapon. You compare them. Yeah, it feels like he's basically just tried to copy the look and feel of the weapon, but probably didn't have any knowledge of it being said blood-packed weapon.
Nerd. Get fucked.
And that is his turn done. It is Miasma's turn. Given he's moved away from the tentacles, is this a concentration? It is. She's going to drop the black tentacles. Just purely because he's not there anymore. She needs concentration for other stuff.
I know one spell Miasma has, but I can't even say it because I think that game.
I mean, I'm looking to see what she does have.
Blight, 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 blight.
I was actually looking at Phantasmal Killer.
Uh-huh.
As said, I have not read over her spells. Con save or that. Oh, okay, yeah, I can see why you said that.
Blight's nasty.
Yeah, Phantasmal Killer isn't as good as I thought. I was thinking Cloud Kill for some reason. Then I remembered that's on Trickstem. Or did you not take that yet? And that's the next thing you're taking, I forget. With Trickstem. So I know we were on about this when they leveled up. I can't remember if they took Cloud Kill or something else.
Oh, I took the telekinesis, I think.
Oh yes, you did. Yeah, you got telekinesis. So yes, they are going to have to make a con save. And Oni has quite good con.
Oni has really good con.
And this is without me even bumping Oni up to a level 10. So technically that could be a +4. Well, a +8 this would actually be. Because proficiency... Oh wait, is your proficiency +4 or +3 at 10?
For 10, it is +4.
Okay, so yes, this would be with a +8 because I could quite literally bump the con up to an 18 with a ASI. So that is a pass. Half as much damage, so it's still half of 88. 15.
Does he have Oni's AC?
Yes.
Oh, that's terrifying.
Oh no, wait, no, he doesn't. I just looked.
Oh, thank Christ, because Oni back then had more AC than Codi.
Oni's AC is 18.
Mine's higher now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So's this guy's.
Oh yeah, OC's AC was 18 back then.
Yeah.
Because he had the spell that allowed it 19. Never mind.
Yeah, this guy has higher AC in default.
Hey, Oni died, okay? Don't diss him. That's my job.
But let me just check over Miasma stuff because she's used that. Does she have something else as well that she could do along with this? No, because she's a wizard. She's not a sorcerer, so she doesn't have the quicken spell stuff. So it would be Uylz's turn.
It is Uylz's turn. And Uylz is not going to move Moonbeam. He'll allow Moonbeam to fade so that he can do something else. He can cast it again later. I can't do that. Damn it, Trickstem. I know what I can do. And Uylz is going to go ahead. And he is going to... making sure... Are there any... Because this is a very barren area, right?
Yep. Don't seem to be any really outcrops around.
Is there any plants?
No.
Okay, then never mind. Then in that case, Uylz is going to go ahead and I'm curious. I'm going to go ahead and cast Healing Word at 4th level on Codi.
Okay.
So that's going to be 18 points of healing.
Sweet.
And then Uylz is actually going to go ahead and he is going to... No, sorry, that's not 18.
Oh.
It will actually be because I have enhanced bond because my fire dude's out. It's going to be 26.
Ooh.
Okay.
Because I have enhanced bond. I knew I was doing something wrong there. But as Uylz casts Healing Word, and he casts it basically by taking out a rock and just fucking chucking it as hard as he can at Codi. Uylz is then going to proceed to allow the Fireboy to do his turn. And the Fireboy is actually going to do something this round besides just being entangled with this asshole. He is going to go ahead and he is going to teleport over here. By using his fiery teleportation. He won't be able to do damage to anybody, but he will be teleporting over there.
Okay.
Because there's nobody in that radius for him to do damage to. And that will be the end of both Uylz and his fire buddy's turn.
Okay, Trickstem.
Yes.
It is you. You're in face-to-face combat with Orny. Well, air quotes Orny. Orny lights.
Stab him again.
Fair. I mean, it worked well last time. Oh,
Fuck!
didn't that time.
I mean, I had my luck. I had 2 nat 20s in a row, so I can't complain.
That's true. That you?
Yeah.
Allo. It's your turn.
Cool. So, if Codi and Una are A-okay, I'm just gonna kind of sort of make my way over here using my fabulous steed as I do. And I think I'm gonna do what I seen Codi doing, and I'm gonna go after the necklace just because. I'm gonna use Jeffu though.
Okay.
Dang it, you stole my play, Fran.
You didn't move fast enough.
You did.
That is a
Turn.
that is a 22.
22 will hit.
Hey, Iron.
Hmm?
Guess what?
What?
Codi will have that fight she always wanted with Oni.
Fair.
10 damage.
Okay.
Apart from it's not actually Oni and it won't be as satisfying.
True.
It'll still be morally satisfying because you're beating up someone who's technically was awful to your sibling.
Oh yeah, no, don't worry. She doesn't actually feel the anger anymore though, so.
It's a different kind of satisfaction.
Give Uylz a couple seconds. He'll get it back up there.
I can't feel angry for 24 hours.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. It's fine.
Is that you done, Allo?
Yes, unless there's something that I need to do. Aside from the fact that I did just move the freaking fairy ring back on top of the dude.
That is true, you did. So he will be able to make that on his turn.
Eek.
It is Una's turn. Una no longer has disadvantage. She is fed.
That was the point.
Una is going to... Yes. This. Pew pew.
Pew pew.
From distance to deal 7 damage to him.
I just imagine Una just doing the freaking finger bang as she does that.
Pew pew.
Because she doesn't have the advanced version because that was this. That was the changeling that took that. Codi.
Cool. I guess I'm gonna go here since Ranna stole where I was gonna stand. And I'm gonna smack him with Luck of the Fiendish.
Go for it. That's a miss.
Again, I'm aiming for the
Yep.
pendant. And this is why I wanted that space, Ranna!
I mean, if you really look at it, we have him flanked.
You have him flanked, I don't. So I still get disadvantage.
Yeah, that was actually a hit. So, you swing your first blade, he kind of just parries to the left.
Yeah.
Then you just swipe it across and manage to cut the cords on this pendant. And it just falls to the ground. And I'm going to roll something quick. 1d100. Let's see how this goes on a percentile.
Oh, almost halfway there.
It falls and breaks.
Oh. Cool. Now, I'm gonna do my last attack.
I kind of hope it's not one of those type of things that just kind of explodes when it breaks.
Chris,
That should not have been with disadvantage because I'm not cold shotting anymore.
I know, so
that
20
was
hits.
20.
So
Also, Trickstem and Allo,
26.
sorry, you take 7 fire damage.
I technically double resistance thanks to me being on Sable.
Trickstem takes double resistance as well because
Tiefling.
Trickstem has resistance because Tiefling.
Yep.
Yeah, it's resistance, so he takes half.
So,
But if Ranna's technically got double resistance, she's technically immune to it. So
170.
because there's no such thing as double resistance in D&D 50.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's on that. And it would be his turn. He has to make one of those lovely saves. Con save, is it? Or wisdom save?
For the things, it's a wisdom, isn't it?
I believe it is a wisdom. Let me just do like this because I'm lazy and I don't want to have to go back through and find it.
It's a wisdom. I see.
Yep.
Oni does not have good wisdom.
God no. Oni was a warlock, not a paladin.
Still don't know what they were lined up with, so... yeah, that is a fail.
Ha! So that will be 5, 8 damage. That is 22 damage.
22. Okay. Okay. So. You look at him as he's just heavily breathing. He still looks like he's able to fight. But as he looks to you all, he just growls out, "Enough of this folly. How about we give them all a show to remember?"
I mean, we've been doing that. You've been the one that's failing to memorize your life.
And you're going to see him change shape.
Oh.
And I just need to look up something right now to see if what I want to do is going to be a thing. So I want it to be something, but at the same time, I need to see if this is going to even be worthwhile or not. Oh, okay. Shapeshifter, you can also adjust your height and weight, but not so much that your size changes.
Yeah, you can't go up, like, if you are medium, you can't go up to large.
That
Yep.
is fair.
You'd probably need some sort of enlargement thing if you really wanted that.
Like enlarge reduce or something.
Fact of the matter is, we know you're immortal. We can beat you up until we get tired, so...
Thank you for saying that.
Giving you something to work on there.
Yep, he's going to pull a bottle off his belt as you see his shape form change. And he is going to drink it to make himself huge size.
Ah. Is he still in Oni shape?
The Oni shape is changing.
Ah, goody.
And you see him become... let me just check first. I've got two options for this that I could choose, and I'm like, which one is better? That one is better, yes. You see his form change. And he becomes... If I can find an icon for this. Just go place his icon up here, because I'm going to need that for later. Just keep track of his stats and such afterwards. Because this is going to... This is going to give him a different HP. Because essentially, but this is counted like a polymorph kind of thing. Where do I get these things? Here we go. And I'm going to have to increase this to a huge size, so that's 15 by 15. That does mean that doors around him are going to be pushed back. So, Codi would be here, you would be here, you would be more here. As you see him become a large black dragon. You can make me natures if
I
you
mean,
wish.
that's not large.
Huge is 15 by 15.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
you
large.
said a large
Yeah.
black dragon, that sounds like, well.
Well, not large as in that, but you get what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
Yeah.
I was just being...
You said a nature check?
Yes.
17?
4. Hit!
17.
Actually...
Actually, no, wait.
Da!
I'm keeping him there for turn tracking purposes, but for all sakes purposes, this is in your HP. All aside from Uylz, oddly enough, which, well, Trickstem, are you going to roll as well?
Oh, yeah.
Because so far only Uylz is failing, which is the extremely funny thing for me.
Druids don't often pass nature because
Wow!
it's an intelligence skill, not a wisdom.
I know, but it's just the fact that Uylz keeps going, I was a dragon once. Actual dragons appears. I don't know what the fuck age that is.
That's because this is the difference. There's a huge difference between an ancient black dragon and this thing.
What kind of gecko is that?
Yeah, Uylz is just unimpressed, like, so you turned from a pale, lifeless guy to a fucking nerd. Okay, you look like my second cousin removed, but hey, I'm still gonna beat you like the redheaded stepchild that you are.
Oh boy, I can use fire on him again.
I'm going to be honest for two reasons. One, I forgot that there was a difference between adult and ancient. Yes, this is an adult black dragon. And two, looking up ancient black dragon, challenge rating 21.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'd rather not keep you here for like another couple of sessions with that kind of thing.
You do not fight an ancient dragon by yourself. You fight it with things.
Yeah.
Like it's not one of those things that you, the players, fight
Plus, it makes sense because it would make sense because when
Unless
he was
the
alive,
players willingly.
this dragon that he's taken the form of would have been an adult and not an ancient.
Quick question. I may not be like nature-wise, but do I recognize this? How old is this dude? First off,
He's an adult.
no, I mean like how old is? We've been told they're like at least the eras that they come from. How old is this changeling dude?
Didn't plan that.
Okay.
He's
Better question. Does Uylz recognize the dragon that he looks like? Is this from when Uylz was a dragon?
How long ago was Uylz a dragon?
Like 3 to 4 centuries ago.
You'd recognize some of the like patterns on him and such, but you recognized him being a lot bigger and a lot older. Because given like this guy's been trapped under this island since this island's creation, it makes sense that this dragon would have been much younger when he knew it.
Wow! I mean, I'm impressed in a sense of sarcasm, but I mean, you couldn't even get his good side right. Like, you know what though? It's nice to see that you've become the monster you are.
Rebecca, fun fact.
Yeah.
The black dragon that Sapphire was drunk in front of.
Oh.
Yeah, that was an ancient black dragon, and this is the younger form of it.
Jesus.
Of that specific black dragon.
Wow, it all links together.
It's almost
Yeah,
as if
you don't throw your party against an ancient dragon, Dracolich, unless they walk into its lair willingly.
I mean, I didn't want to go, but they forced me down. Either way, it is still its turn. Oh, I thought you were on about the Monday games.
I am.
Oh.
Arrakis the Enduring is a figure that's mentioned in the Critical Role games.
Ruckus the Enduring.
He's mentioned.
He is also the red dragon. He is
No,
the
he's
chosen
not.
of Tiamat.
If he was part spider, would he be an Arak? If he was part spider,
if he is who I'm thinking of, which is like
No.
he's the dude that the Sunset Citadel belongs
No.
to.
No.
Is that not him?
Nope. Arrakis the Enduring is an ancient black Dracolich that lives under Gore Veralis on the Blight Shore.
Oh, then who am I thinking of?
He's connected to the Chains of Oblivion.
So, if he was part spider, would it be Arachnus?
Not doing this again.
Either way, it is his turn. And he is going to... Wait, shit, I scrolled up. Makes 3 attacks, 1 with his bite and 2 with his claws. It only makes sense that, given Trickstem is directly in front, he's going to bite Trickstem and claw Allo and Codi. So... Trickstem, you may want to prepare that shield, because you may need it.
Yeah.
26. I don't think even shield's gonna help you there, buddy. Because I just looked up what this thing hits on, and it's a plus 11.
Oh yeah, that's dragons for you.
Yep. 2d10 plus 6, and then some acid damage on top.
Yeah, no, I'm shielding that.
You can't, unfortunately. Shield
Wait,
will
what?
not, because it's a 26. Shield will only take you up to a 17.
Oh, shit.
Trickstem.
19 damage from the bite. And 1d8 from the acid. So that is 26 damage in total. Is Trickstem up or down?
Trickstem is surprisingly up, but looks very, very on the brink of death.
Next up. Claw attack on Codi. Nat 20.
Yep.
Claws are 2d6 plus 6. And I roll that twice. 27 damage.
27, okay.
And that one on Allo. Everyone gets an attack of opportunity. Especially given, if it fails, as a thing where it's like if it fails a saving throw, it could choose to succeed instead, but
How
that
much
doesn't
damage
count
is
for
that?
attacks.
20...
26
20
on
what?
you.
Yeah.
No, wait,
That is
27.
That is a 19 to hit with Jeffu.
Okay, so 19 will hit. Oh, 19. Defender wins.
Haha, so now I know your AC.
19 damage will happen though, so... Yep. And... Oh, hang on. Trickstem. You get an attack of opportunity on it.
Humiliate them more, Trickstem.
Stop it.
Go for it. 16 will miss.
Okay.
And it can also...
Oh,
let me just read this. Yeah, it can do that as well. Each creature of the dragon's choice that is within 120 feet of the dragon and aware of it, aka everyone in the room, make me a wisdom saving throw.
I would like to state that's not just people in this room.
That is true. That is absolutely true. I will roll for the crowd as a mob rule.
You're attacking the audience, my dude. That might not be good for your favor.
Trickstem is the only one to fail so far. What did you roll there, Santa?
I haven't rolled anything yet. Oh, that was dexterity. Whoopsies. That would actually be a 20 because it would be 15 plus 5.
You passed.
So-
Miasma fails. And Una also fails. Wait, hang on. I say it passes or fails. What is the thingy for this? It was 16 that they had to
16.
beat, yeah. So, Trickstem, Miasma, and Una fails. Those three are now frightened. Let us see if the crowd is also frightened. The crowd scatters with screams.
Uylz just claps. Also, to be fair, everybody who just passed is immune if he uses it again.
Indeed, everyone who passed is indeed immune.
But Uylz is just clapping, just like, this is wonderful. For somebody that loves to play the hero, you are taking on the chromatic darkness, and I love it. Oh, listen to their screams. It's just
If
like
one has to play the villain, one will play it with relish.
Sweetheart, you failed. You've gotten to this point. This is your trump card. You've lost. And at the end of the day, you know you've lost. You've known you've lost the moment that we got into this ziggurat. The moment even before we even came the fuck down here. You lost the moment that you betrayed your friends. The moment that you took control of them. Betrayed everything that you stood for, everything that they stood for. And now, the beauty is, you're not
Yummy.
even losing gracefully. Your people, the people that you have cultivated, the people that loved you, you have driven them away. Your crowd, your audience, a performer's greatest thing. But see, that's the difference between you and us. You're a performer. You think you're playing a part. We're monsters. I am a fucking dragon. I killed people. I saw civilizations fall, kingdoms collapse. I saw heroes burn and die. And you'll be lucky if you even get maybe a sentence in history. Because all of them, they're just going to want to forget you now. You're going to be nothing more than a fleeting nightmare. And you've broken so many hearts. This is satisfaction. And I love it.
So that is... just while that was happening with Miasma's turn, Miasma moved up to the side, and at max level for level 5, which for her spells, she is casting Lightning Bolt. It failed the roll, but given it has legendary resistance, it's choosing to pass, so it's got 2 left. So 10d6 halved, 32, 16. But yeah, it seems to be just staring at you, Uylz, as you just monologue at it. It's just there going, isn't it usually the villain's role to monologue?
Sweetheart, I'm only the hero because I'm forced to be, because you've been playing your little game, and I'm the one that has to pay that consequence by being the good guy. There was a time where I would have loved to be in your boots, to be out there, taking the lives of others.
I just realised something. Never mind. Miasma would have had to make something first before she could have even have done that, because she failed.
Oh, the fear?
Yeah, she needs to make another wisdom save to see if she gets over it.
Mm.
She wouldn't have done so. She needed to actually retreat, and therefore this guy would not have taken 16 damage.
I'm back.
That
Welcome
was
back.
that was 100% my bad.
What?
Just something then that I did. I tried to have Miasma do a turn, and then afterwards I remembered Miasma's feared. So Miasma would have to have retreated. So she would have gone like here-ish and still failed that throw.
Oof.
So, Uylz,
Mm.
it is you.
It is my turn. Uylz isn't quite certain what he wants to do. He's taking in the relish of not only the screaming, but of the fact that the changeling's just proven everything that he said is right, and Uylz loves nothing more than being the smart one in the room.
Smug dash it face.
So Uylz is just going to clap his hands. And as he does so, a pulse of pure sort of green light emanates as it surrounds outwards 30 feet from him as he is casting Aura of Life. Basically, each non-hostile creature is immune to necrotic damage, and their hit point maximum cannot go below 0. If it does, on the next turn, they will. If they are currently below 0, they will be back up to 1 on their next turn. But as Uylz does this, he's just smiling. But of course, like any true dragon, I'm greedy. And I enjoy my possessions. And although Codi thinks everybody's hers, In reality, they're all mine. So we're going to keep them alive, and we're going to be at this game for a very long time because I want to relish in your collapse. Oh, by the way, you also have a very pissed off bunny rabbit currently attacking you, and now that I've called her bunny rabbit, she might be maybe a little bit more pissed off if she ever gets angry again. Who knows?
I
But
am
that's on you.
completely
You're
I
completely
am
calm.
calm. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's just very zen stabbing.
I have complete focus.
At this point, though, with the people running,
Yep.
the shields just looking at the changeling, the elemental is going to teleport upwards, up to the groups of people, to a safe point, so his fire damage doesn't explode around them, and is going to start guiding them to safety.
Okay. Yep. I'm yet again going to have to roll for them just to see what their reaction is to this. They're running from the dragon.
Oh, if they're running from the dragon.
Then again, it's not that big of a dragon.
It's not that big of a dragon, but
They're probably more wary of the dragon, so they're not exactly taking its advice and keeping a bit away. If it were in that one, they'd be scared as hell and running away.
Okay, never mind. I was going to actually see if Uylz would go that far into it. But he's not. He's managing to stay composed. If he had failed that, I would have had the elemental start killing them.
Okay.
Oh lord.
But no, the elemental's trying to help them.
Yep. That your turn?
Yes, that is all of Uylz's turn.
Trickstem, you are feared. You must run 30 feet and then make a wisdom save.
Make a wisdom save.
Yeah, because each turn you get to try and break out of fear, if I recall.
Damn it.
Nope. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You're down there with... You're down there with Miasma now. Actually, no, Miasma should be one more step ahead. So yes, Trickstem and Miasma are still feared. Allo, you're not feared.
Yes. Okay. So I'd like to grab the dragon. But where's a good place to grab the dragon? In other words, what do I need to roll to see if I can grab on a good spot?
I was about to say this would be a grapple, but
Yes, but I also...
how does a medium creature grapple a huge creature? I don't think it can. So it would be...
It's less of a grapple and more of a clinging to it.
Yeah. I'm still going to count it as a grapple, but it's less you're going to be restraining it and more just holding onto it if you do succeed. So you're going to need to make me an athletics. He needs to make me an athletics or an acrobatics.
If possible, I'd like to get right in the center of his back.
From where you are compared to it, you'd have to get on its tail and then take turns climbing up it.
Remember, I'm still on my nightmare.
In that case, why do you even need to grab it? Oh, wait, yeah, no, you can fly up and
Because
then
I have
drop
a
off.
specific other thing.
Yeah, you could. Let's see how to do this. You would be moving out of its way, so it will get an attack of opportunity on you if you do so.
What?
It will be with its tail, given the area.
Okay.
But if you do that, then you can fly up ahead and then try and drop down onto its back.
Well, let's give it a try. Hopefully I don't miss.
1d20 plus 11. 24 will hit you.
Yeah, that's going to hit.
And I'm going to need you to make the concentration after this, because technically you should have made the concentration beforehand, but we forgot again, so I remember
Well, I mean,
this
I
time.
can do it right now anyways.
2d8 plus 6. 14 damage. Make me a con save.
And the fairies are down.
Okay. And you drop down onto its back. How high up were you flying, roughly?
I wasn't flying technically too far out of reach. I was just flying high enough to where I could find a good spot to nestle down into.
Let me just look up something first, because I need to realise just how tall is this thing? Yeah, but that's going like that. What about height that way? Oh, that is that, 16 foot. So, yeah, you'd be able to definitely get up over it with your movement. And if you're not going that high, I'm still probably going to make you take a bit of fall damage, but it's just going to be like a d6. Just
Okay.
like 1 pip. So, just another 1 on top.
Okay.
Now make me a athletics check to try and grip on.
Athletics check.
And it will make an athletics or an acrobatics to try and shake you off.
I got a nat 20.
Let's see if it manages to do so as well. It almost did, but unfortunately not.
Yep. And now that I am properly touching it, I would like to use Inflict Wounds, if possible. If not possible, that'll be my next thing. I am now here.
Use your movement, then you did that. I'm technically going to count it as an action to grapple it. Because if I recall right, grappling is indeed an action.
Okay. Well,
So
you
inflict
know what
wounds
I'm
will have to
doing.
wait until next turn.
Right.
Una will have to run 30 foot and then make a dex save. Not dex save, a wisdom save. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Una, wisdom save. Go. Defender wins, therefore Una passes. Yes. Una has passed. Una is immune to fear now. She just runs and then goes, "No, I can't abandon Codi," and turns on her heels to try and run back. Speaking of, it is the bun turn. It is the angry bunny. Not the angry,
no.
the Zen bunny. It is Zen bunny's turn.
I have complete calm and focus.
Oh god, I just realised what it is. It's that Halloween skin for Zenyatta when he uses his ult. Embrace Oblivion.
Embrace oblivion. Yes.
That hit?
Hang on, I was just making a timestamp. 24 will hit, yes. For 14 damage. And Defender wins. 28 damage in total.
That is
Okay. We're on that. So, it is his turn. There's no real point in doing the fear because those that are feared are still running away. Those that aren't feared,
Are just flipping the bird at the moment.
like the only
There,
one,
either.
the only one it would affect is Una and the people running away. But they're still feared up there. So, technically, only Una would be affected still because you didn't pass it on its using it. So, he's going to ignore the fearful effect. And instead, he's going to go ahead and... Yeah, he's going to do that. 60-foot line that is 5 feet wide. And he's going to aim it all the way down here to hit Uylz.
What is he doing?
You see him take a deep breath, and then exhales acid towards you. I need you to make me a dex save.
Cool. That is a 17.
That is a fail.
Adult black dragons.
Yep. 12d8 damage.
Mm-hmm.
And this is acid damage, not necrotic. So, 57 damage to Uylz.
Oof.
Nice. Uylz just looks up at him, just like as the acid just washes over him. It's obvious that like the body is just fucking taking damage, but Uylz's spirit is just like, yes!
No more kobold body.
And here comes the annoying part. It can't attack Allo at the moment because Allo is on its back. So Codi's going to be taking all 3 of these attacks.
You got this, Zen Codi.
The bite misses. And the 2 claws will hit unless Codi has a way of increasing her AC.
1 second.
Wait, why is it? Why it can't?
Got what?
It's already used its attack action.
Actions. Can use its special presence say it makes 3 attacks, but it doesn't say what the acid breath is for those attacks.
Three attacks, 1 with its bite and 2 with its claws. Those are the 3 attacks it makes with multi-attack. Acid breath is its own attack.
Yeah. So it did a bite, and then those other 2 are claw attacks.
No, yeah, so it's already used its action though with acid breath. That's a whole different action. And it doesn't get to attack.
You know what?
Action.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, that's why I was like, multi-attack is its own action.
That is fair. In that case, given that it is using the multi-attack, Una's going to have to make another save.
Unless there might be like a legendary action that's using...
There are legendary actions, but none of them are the breath.
Yeah, I didn't think they were.
Una fails and has to start running again.
Oh.
Una is in a very complicated... Yeah. Because you only become immune to it if you pass it when he's using that presence.
Yep.
She didn't. So... Miasma's having to run 30 more feet. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Does she pass? Miasma has passed. Miasma is broken free. Miasma may also still be in range of doing that attack. All she needs to be is 120 foot in range. Which she is. So, she's going to use that lightning bolt. He's going to make a dex save. If I recall right, this is just a +1 for these guys. No, +2. My bad. He failed. He's down to 2 legendary resistances because he's choosing to use 1 to pass. /R 10 D6 33 halved 32 16 damage. There we go. That is Miasma's turn done. Uylz.
Uylz is going to go ahead and on its head. Well, no, because I'll hit Allo. Damn it.
I'm sorry if I have made things a little bit more complicated for you.
No, it's just the sizing. Uylz is going to go ahead and cast. Uylz will go ahead and cast Cure Wounds on himself. So that's going to be 37, yeah, while also keeping up Aura of Life.
Yep. While you're doing that as well, I'll just go roll a 1d20 because the people up there, they're starting to listen to your little dragon a bit more. Some of them are actually accepting the help now.
Yep, he's helping. His shape wouldn't probably be a dragon anymore. He would probably shape to something more comfortable, maybe like a fire hippo.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
Cartoon version of a hippo.
he's an elemental. Shape is a relative term.
This thing would have vanished.
Yeah. But with that, that will be the end of Uylz's turn.
Okay.
Because he's got Aura of Life up.
At the end of your turn, legendary action.
Oh.
You start to see it beat its wings. Each creature within 10 foot must succeed on a dex save. So that is
Was
Codi and Allo.
Ha.
Okay.
And Uylz technically as well. Uylz is within 10 feet.
Is he?
From the head, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Wait, is it from the head or from the wings?
It's just from it in general. It doesn't give a area.
Oh. So what is it, dex?
Yep. Let's see what the DC
That's
is.
11.
Oh. Codi?
Yeah.
Defender wins.
I'm going to use Indomitable.
No, Defender wins. You passed.
Oh, I passed. Okay.
Because it
That's
was
fine
attacking
with me.
you and you rolled a 19, therefore you were the defender.
Fair.
You are not affected by this. Uylz and Allo. You two, however, are. You are blown.
Wouldn't I need to roll something because I am technically still clinging to it?
You did. It was the dex save.
Huh.
So it has blown you off its back.
Oh, I'm up in the air. I suppose I'll get caught by my ride when that comes around.
No.
We're prone. We're prone.
Yep, you're prone, therefore meaning you are going to be taking falling damage.
Oh boy.
Given this thing is around 16 foot in the air, that is 3d6. So you take 16 falling damage. And from the wings, it is 2d6 plus 6. Take 9 damage from that. Uylz and Allo are not prone. Codi isn't. Codi, you're getting an attack of opportunity as this thing gets to move with this as well.
Yay.
Because it gets to fly up to half its movement speed.
Let's see.
I don't know.
As it flies to face Uylz.
Mm.
Oh, sorry, yes. I was there looking going, where's Dion going to roll? I was staring at her roll this entire time.
What are you going to do? Kill me? Please.
And yes, that was a hit. And Trickstem, it is your turn. Another 30 foot and you gotta make a save. Yeah, no,
I failed again.
Pressing against the wall at this point, I guess.
Legendary action. It's going to make a tail attack against Uylz.
It has wasted both its legendary actions to attempt to kill me. Uylz is taking so much pride in the fact that this has proven him right.
21.
To hit?
Yeah, yep.
Yeah, that's a hit. I'm a fucking druid.
Oh, no, that was wrong. That's an equals, not a plus.
Yeah, I was about to say that's
17 damage.
wrong game.
Because its tail just
Sweet.
smashes into you.
Also, doesn't that knock me, or
No,
do I just take?
it's just
Okay.
reach 15 feet, one target.
Cool.
Does 1d8 plus 6 bludgeoning.
Uylz is. Oh, also it would have been an auto hit prone.
Oh yes, yeah.
Yeah, but Uylz is just laughing. Is it like
Wait.
he will do the
If
ow?
you're attacking someone that's prone, isn't it a crit? An auto crit?
I don't know.
I think that's dependent on.
No,
You attack someone who is prone. Is it an auto?
I don't think so.
I think it's just an auto hit. If they're unconscious, it's an auto hit. Like if
Okay.
they're asleep.
Yeah,
Goes
that's where I'm getting mixed up with. Because I remember I
Um,
got an auto crit on someone in Jamie's game. But I think, yeah, they were...
I think I'm looking it up at the moment, but I think it's dependent on the DM.
I'm going to say also hit. Not an auto crit. Start auto
Um,
critting with this thing, with that wing beat. It could easily become extremely broken, even for like an end of campaign boss fight.
Mm,
yeah, so it's the only thing that gives you conscious.
Okay, that's fair then.
Yeah.
So, Allo, you are prone.
mm. Do I need to be standing to cast any of my spells?
No, oddly enough.
Okay.
You can cast from being prone.
Yeah, you do have to get up, which takes half your movement speed.
Wait, you do have to get up to cast the spells?
Yes.
Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah, again, I must be thinking of Pathfinder or something.
Well, okay. Again, DM's discretion.
Yeah.
So if you're okay with the not, yes.
I'm going to say it depends what the spell is.
Mm,
Mainly because I don't think this has come up at any time in the Devil Darlings before, so...
I think the only person that's ever been knocked prone in the Devil Darlings is Trickstem, and I think that was because Oni knocked them prone.
Yeah.
How about this?
Spiritual weapon. You create a force of spectral weapon within range that lasts for the duration until you cast a spell again. Verbal and S&M. Somatic, is it? Verbal, somatic, and
Material.
material. What does somatic mean again for this?
Word. You just have to use your words.
Isn't that not what
Um,
verbal is as well?
Sorry, no.
Verbal.
Somatics hand signals. Verbal's word. Somatics hand material. There
Okay.
is a material for it that you may or may not have to use, but you
I'm
don't
gonna
use.
I'm gonna say when it comes to anything that has a somatic, just because it makes sense in a way, you can't do that while prone.
Okay.
Just purely because if I'm doing it where it's like it depends what kind of spell, almost anything can
Well,
be done while prone unless it has something.
Well, somatic's just moving your hands, so unless she's restrained.
Or am I doing a little dance? I don't
I mean,
dance.
it's either that or I say no spells can be cast from being prone. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Because
I'm saying-
all spells
I'm
can be
saying
cast from
right.
being prone. I have
Well,
to find some inner balance here with this. Because I don't think there are any spell component things like that where it quite literally says you need to be standing to do so.
Well, you could do it so where if it's a targeted spell, they have disadvantage to hit, or the person gets advantage on a saving throw instead of saying, no, you can't cast the spell.
You know what?
That makes sense.
Yeah, I like that idea. Like, if it's something where it does need to do that, it's with disadvantage. I like that idea. So
Yeah.
yeah, we'll go with that then. So given that this isn't that, yes, that's fine. You can cast it while prone.
Cool.
Not that it really matters. You could quietly stand up and still cast that anyway, but
Well, it is a bonus action too.
Little bit of a fun fact, but in older D&D editions, somatic spellcasting used to not be able to be like you used to be able to have to use hands. So for a cleric to use it, back in like I think 3.5, they couldn't have a weapon.
huh.
Yeah.
I mean,
So that's an old rule that they kept out of 5th edition for good fucking reason.
yeah. So, yep. You create a weapon of your choice. And that is casted. Where are you casting it?
Preferably right next to the dragon's head if I can.
Okay. You can make a melee attack weapon against a creature within 5 feet of the weapon. So basically here is next to Uylz, you're saying?
Yeah.
We'll just use your dragon for this.
Yeah, that's fair. Mine's up.
Oh, I just made a dragon-shaped hammer.
I will play Monster Hunter.
Alright.
Shaka Diablos hammer.
So I need to roll to see if I can hit. Yes.
Yes.
Wearing Diablo stuff, you're literally just going, move, bitch.
That is
Oh,
a
no way.
20 to hit,
A 20, yep.
and it will be taking... Where is it? 1d8 plus spellcasting ability modifier, so...
Hmm.
11 damage.
Okay. Right, what did it roll to hit?
I rolled a 20.
Fair.
I'd like to say it's an uppercut type hit instead of an overcut, so... Semantics.
6. Yeah, sorry. I was just working out the health of this thing at the moment. It's going to... No, it's not. It's going to wait. Ranna needs to run another 30 foot.
People are having to desperately escape the dragon. That's not even happening.
Actually, that's the thing. 5, 10, 15, 20. Ranna hits the wall.
Oh, Una's trying to scale the
So
wall now.
Una cannot score any further than that. Therefore, at this rate, all she needs to do is just start rolling wisdom saves. That's a
Little
fail.
unicorn.
Codi. Your turn.
Let's see. Dragon has indeed moved.
That is a hit. That is Defender wins. And that's a fail.
Nice.
So it's just 11 damage.
Yeah.
Legendary action. It's gonna slap you with its tail.
Okay.
Mainly because I have to use its last legendary action before it just regains them all on its turn anyway.
Yeah.
Fuck! I would be better not using it.
No.
Get him!
Wait. Yeah, I can use my reaction to attack him, can't I?
Yeah, you can use reactions on your turn if it's attacking you. So yeah, that's another 14 damage. You also get a attack of opportunity. Do spiritual weapons get attacks of opportunity?
Yes, they're a summoned entity.
In that case, Allo, your summon weapon gets an attack of opportunity.
That is a 19 to hit.
Defender wins.
I'm not used to getting attacks of opportunity. That's an 18. That's not going to hit an adult dragon.
So Codi managed to get one last hit off before it turned to its turn again. Let me just see. Does it manage to get its breath weapon back?
I believe that's a yes.
So it's been slapped twice now by Codi.
Yeah. I'm surprised it hasn't been focusing on me more.
Is it willing to look away from Uylz, though? Instant?
I mean, Uylz has posed to be a very prominent.
Uylz has been insulting him. But
Uylz hasn't just been insulting him. Uylz has turned his entire civilization against him.
But Codi managed to deal her a lot of heavy damage there. Quite literally, it's become a case of, it wants Codi gone, it wants Uylz to suffer. It wants to take its time with Uylz, and it can't if Codi's hitting it. Therefore, Codi, make me a dex save.
Cool. That's a fail. That's not with advantage. That wasn't meant to be with advantage. But I'm gonna use Indomitable.
Indomitable does.
Allows me to re-roll a failed save.
Go for it.
Cody's gone from Zen Cody to Sing Cody.
Better.
Yeah.
I actually have to use the new.
Yep.
Whether it was better or worse, I would have had to use the new roll.
You're taking only half.
Cool.
And, you know, when it's 12d8 damage, you want that to be half.
Exactly.
32 damage.
I'm not dead yet.
I'm not dead. And indeed, as we figured out, that is indeed its turn. Miasma needs to run into a wall as well. And make that save. Nat 1. Miasma quite literally spider climbs and starts climbing up the wall. What can I say? That, yeah, that's a thing. It is not going to use a bonus action just yet, a legendary action just yet. Uylz.
Alrighty. It took its eyes off Uylz. Uylz isn't going to really move. He's going to go and spend half his movement speed getting up. He's going to stretch. And as he stretches, Uylz is going to go ahead and he is going to cast Mass Cure Wounds.
Beautiful.
Fair.
He is casting it on himself. He is casting it on Codi. He is casting it on Allo and anybody else? The other ones aren't really even in the fight. So he'll cast it on those two because I don't very many others are injured at the moment. So
Okay.
Everybody getting.
Before you do so,
Hmm.
what's the level of the spell?
This is a fifth level spell.
Okay, in that case, I'm gonna have to roll against something on it.
Yeah, so if you're trying to do if you're trying to do counter spell, it's like DC is 10 plus spell level.
Yep. So 15, I need to beat, and if I recall right, this is with. It's with its spellcasting ability, isn't it?
Yes, I believe so.
+3, because this guy seems like he would be something that would cast with charisma before he became a dragon. That's 20.
This is instantaneous. Counterspell does not stop instantaneous.
Counter spell.
And the players in player's handbook, it states that the counterspell does not stop instantaneous.
You attempt to interrupt a creature in the process of casting a spell. The creature is casting a spell a third or lower, blah blah blah. The creature, it says nothing about that on the Roll20 thing.
Player's Handbook, page 203. It says no, but I will leave it to your discretion.
Can you counter spell?
I'm not meaning to rule lawyer so much. It's first dragon fight, and we've never used counterspell before.
I know. I was just looking this up just to see. Does counterspell stop instantaneous spells? Internet nerd says yes. Sorry, I'll just off this. It's like, does counterspell stop instantaneous spells? PHP 203 says no. Internet nerd says yes. Help, please.
Okay.
From
Jeremy Crawford says yes.
Jeremy Crawford says counter spells follows the caster of the spell, regardless of that spell's duration.
And
so,
since there's been a lot of changes since the player handbook, I will admit defeat on that. Did he succeed?
Yes, he did. I nat 20'd. So,
Cool. So then, in that case,
because I looked up a thing saying adult black dragons as innate spellcasters, and it told me how many spells they should know. Well, how many spells they have. So I'm keeping track of that too. It also means that, you can't make reactions now. You can do legendary actions, but not reactions.
That's the end of Uylz's turn. He still has his luck thing going.
Trickstem needs to run up next to Miasper, but not so much as up the wall. And wisdom save, please. Okay, thanks. Pass, please. Trickstem, make me a acrobatics for a laugh.
Bloody hell!
You leap up and cling on to Miasper as Miasper's climbing up the wall with spider climb.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry, I just love that that's become a comedy show all the way down there. Allo,
We're
it's your
just
turn.
here fighting the dragon. They're there,
my
like,
turn.
scaling the wall.
I should look up, see how long fear lasts.
Usually until the save's passed, or they're out, or they can no longer see the creature.
I'm going to say that's given that you are a completely different angle now from it, and also against the wall, that it will pass. Well, it will end on your next turn. So you will be able to do stuff on your next turn. Same with Una, as Una is facing the wall. So yes.
Suppose I shall get my ass up off the ground if I have not already done so.
Okay, that's half your movement.
And because the hammer thing isn't exactly a concentration, it actually only lasts 1 minute, which I don't know how long that is in
10
game.
rounds.
10 rounds. Okay, so seeing how that's not a concentration, I'm going to see.
I hope this has been a fun and challenging fight for you all, by the way.
Yes.
I'm going
most
to
damage you've done to
use,
Codi in a while.
because I'm not being paid attention to, I'm going to use this on Codi, if possible.
It's a touch thing, so you would have to get in close into. You would have to get next to it.
Oh, that's
I
not.
mean, to be fair, you do have the movement to do so. It's only 10 foot.
Oh, I am going to come up and I am going to do this.
Okay.
And we are going to use Bear's Endurance on Codi.
Advantage on con checks and gains 2d6 temporary hit points.
Woo.
So, do you roll that, or does Cody roll that?
Ranna.
Ranna, roll 2d6.
That is 10.
Cody, get 10 temporary hit points.
I evade death for now.
Is that your turn done, Cody? Una, Allo. 4-letter names.
Considering the fact that the weapon is still up as well,
Yep,
I
you
can
can make an attack
actually
with the weapon.
Yes. So I'm going to do that. That is a 20 to hit.
Hit.
And how much is the damage again?
1. You do 1
Alright.
damage.
The next attack your dragon does is 1 damage. Gotcha.
Yes, it rolls 1 dice. Unfortunately, that dice is a D100.
Mine is 50.
I mean, to be fair, that's probably still more damage that it could do with some attacks.
So 1d8 plus 3. Nine damage.
Okay. Also, sorry that this is going on for a bit longer. I want to call this once this thing's down, because it's not far off.
Yeah. Oh.
9 damage, was that?
Yes.
Okay. Legendary action. It's going to smack Cody with its tail.
Uylz action, as it does that, Uylz is gonna telepathic feat to transmit images of fucking Uylz just doing Waffleberg dances.
Okay.
There's no real benefit to that. He's just
Okay. I was
just reminding the dragon Uylz is still there.
So, 21 will hit Cody. Let's see. 2d8 plus 6.
Wait, it's whacking me with its tail?
Yep.
Last time I got a dex save for that.
No, that was the wings.
Oh, that was the wings. Okay, never mind. Go on.
12 damage. So by temporary hit points.
Yeah. It's a good thing you gave me those temporary hit points.
It is Una's turn. Una automatically passes because Una is facing a wall. What is the range of an Eldritch Blast? I forget. I've got it here. 120 foot. Una is in range. Pew pew pew. Actually hits to do 10 damage. So just as you get hit by the tail, and it just wins you a little bit, you see a blast come flying over your shoulder, Cody, and just smack it between the eyes. And Una goes, "Back away from my sister, you bitch!" Unfortunately, legendary action. This is going beyond Uylz, though. 19 Uylz as it slaps you with its tail.
Yeah, that's a hit.
2d8 plus 6, 8 damage. Like,
Uylz is just laughing.
he didn't even put its hard to that. He was just like, "Stop it! No, don't like
Uylz
those
is
images."
He's just gonna continue sending them.
Cody, your turn.
Actually, before Cody takes her turns, the images are going to change to his people running away.
Okay. So it is a Cody.
1 second.
Okay. Also, who the hell just added me? I just spotted that I've got an @ symbol. Who the fuck just added? Who the fuck? Oh, it's Monster Prom. Monster Prom did at me. That's fine.
Is Uylz still directly across from me? Yeah.
Yes, he is.
So advantage still. Smacker.
Smacker hits for 15.
Smacker.
Oh, give me a second. I need to pull out the calculator to start working this out. But it
I'm
gets,
just gonna roll my third smacker.
that's fair. Plus 15, plus 14, plus 17, plus 9, plus 9, plus 4.
As much as I don't want to hurt my allies, don't forget that the sword does splash.
Yep, so that
How
would be
much does it splash by?
18.
Oh, that'd only be on Allo.
The fire
Oh
damage.
no, wait, no, sorry, it's not that.
creatures
18,
within
it'd be
5 foot.
yeah, 9 plus 4. So 13.
Creatures within 5 foot of the creature I'm hitting take the splash damage.
Yep.
Ah.
So Uylz and the weapon too.
Apologies. That's just what Pyre Starter does.
Okay. So how do you want to do this, Codi?
Oh, did Cody actually get the final hit?
It had 51 HP left.
So, Cody, since she's facing the front of it, will jump with the first sword, basically sticking it in between scales on its neck to drag herself up, tossing herself into the air from that, and then comes down with the next two attacks, right on its neck to decapitate it.
Okay. So
And then he turns back.
yes, indeed he does. You see his body shrink down.
What?
What?
Nothing's fine.
You see his body shrink back down into a pale humanoid-looking figure. And do you know, like they always say, once someone's decapitated, they have like a few moments of realization before they fade.
Uh-huh.
You see the head, look at the body, and with a few gurgled last gasps, just utters out, "So that's what I looked like."
Did you not own a fucking mirror?
And yes, he is dead.
Wow. Don't
Click
trust
revive him as
gods.
a gerbil.
Don't trust gods when they tell you you have immortality.
Wait, weren't we supposed to get him to, like, stop the island sinking?
I have reincarnated. Give me a fucking second. Also, out of character, I just want to talk about the fact that you were like, oh yeah, he's going to kill Cody and leave you for last. Aura of Life. He couldn't kill Cody until he killed me. But also, Uylz is going to go ahead. Uylz is going to pick up the head and
Turn him into something small and absolutely ridiculous.
Oh no.
if I cast Revivify on the head, seeing as the head is separated, is it Revivify that makes it so that the head's only alive, or which spell is that? It's the Necromancer one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, so in that case, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna go ahead and Uylz is going to put the head on the ground. He is going to go ahead and spend so much money. Thank God he has money. And Uylz is going to go ahead and cast Reincarnate. Do you want me to roll or you to roll?
First things first, I just need to pull up the list.
Oh, we're using the expanded list. I forgot about that.
My lovely, lovely 1d100 list of bullshit. Roll a 1d100 and
Turns
let's...
into a clown.
64.
Ha!
What?
I forgot I put that on there as one, but sure, we'll go with this. So,
What?
you watch as you cast these energies. You cast your spell on it, and energy surround the body. And you see the physical form begin to fade. And then the fibers of the clothing start to weave themselves around this energy,
Oh
twisting
no!
and forming themselves into a new shape. Before you see,
Amazing.
laying on the floor before you, a ragdoll.
Uylz is immediately big as the.
Basically, you see something that looks kind of like how Ix originally did.
Uylz is just gonna poke it in the face with the stick. Hey, wake up!
Ugh.
Would I know that decapitation doesn't actually kill the ragdoll from my dealings?
It potentially has. Roll me a intelligence check with advantage because of Ix.
I'm just gonna roll a normal intelligence check because Uylz never met Ix.
That's fair.
That's a
Allo,
nine.
you can feel free to do so too.
Sure.
At this, you can roll it with advantage, yours as well, because you knew Ix. Trickstem, you will be
Uylz
heading
did-
over at this point as well. You can feel free to roll that too, with advantage.
Hey, that's a 20.
So 14, a 17. Was it the 9 or the 20?
It's the 20.
Okay. Trickstem?
I think they're still running away.
17. Oddly enough, you won't get this. Given that this is brand new and doesn't really have too much stuffing in it, cutting the head off may have a chance for the soul to escape.
Uylz won't cut the head off, but Uylz will basically.
So I feel like
Uylz will needle the arms together.
I feel like I need to update this list so I can add the new stuff that Zito's been putting out.
Oh yes. But Uylz is just poking it with a stick at this point. Wake up!
It just slowly tries to get to its feet, but struggles because of its new form. It's not used to being in this form, so it just kind of rolls onto its back.
So this might be weird. You just died. Also, so much for immortality. But this might be a little bit weird, but we do require your assistance just a little bit longer. And maybe you can make up for trying to destroy the world with a second chance of life. I mean, Schmitty's doing a great job at that.
Uylz,
Look.
make me a perception, Uylz.
Mm-hmm. That's a 10.
That's just about pass. You see a door open up on a wall near you. Opens up. There seems to be an odd little shop in there with a confused drow and a confused dragonborn and a confused human-looking person in there. And you just see Kiwi lean towards that and go, hang on, one moment. Invincibility is different than immortality. Immortality means you can still die. It just means that you won't die from natural causes or disease. And then closer to the door vanishes.
Before she closes the door, Uylz is just picking up the biggest rock he can and chucking it, saying, # not my key!
It hits a scruffy looking guy who go like,
Ooh.
Also,
Freaky throws a vial of poison back.
hi, welcome back to the land of the living. Second chance at life. Let's improve on your first chance, because we need to kind of stop the island from sinking. Well, I mean, they need to stop the island from sinking. I'm just along. But so hi, this time you're gonna be the hero. You like that?
Oh, dear me.
Dear you indeed. Hey, look on the bright side. You only have to do this
Let's
50 times.
Let's just put it two ways. Let me ask two quick things before we decide on anything. Also, it's weird talking through a mouth that isn't really a mouth, but either way.
I think you'll get used to it.
One, if I go in there, take that place, do all that shebang. Will that keep me safe from him below?
Snake
Yeah.
Man?
Indeed.
I
Yes.
mean, yes.
Let's face it, I was supposed to go down there when I died. You kind of plucked me out of there.
Wait,
Yeah, well,
I,
you would have really pissed him off turning it into Oni.
I imagine so.
I mean, that and you probably made a deal with him, which we know you did. Which, by the
Exactly.
way, not the best. Okay, we're not going to bring up old stupid actions. New you, new time. Yes, I imagine it since he hasn't been able to touch her.
Secondly, when he tries to raise his hand, then realize his hands are basically like nubs rather than having fingers.
We'll fix that.
Secondly, was my death at least a glorious spectacle?
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, you almost killed me, and I like.
You hurt me a lot, and I decapitated you. So
I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
you were as villains go. You were pretty good.
He
I
just,
mean, I know I said a lot of harsh things, but that was mid combat, and
he
so
just,
yeah,
ch-
you were
he just
good.
chuckles, gets to his feet, kind of tries to clap his little nub hands and goes, "And scene, well done there. Yes, 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 yes. Congrats, by the way. Fantastic fights all around. I feel like I would
I
like to
still
go for a
hate you.
feast, but I don't think this thing eats."
Just kind of
Um,
looks like
I still hate you, but I can't feel anger right now.
Yeah, I imagine Cody would probably want to burn you.
Let's wait till we're done with that. Also, I think you can eat. I just don't think you don't have to. I think what was her name? The other
It's-
one, Ix. Yeah, she would eat. So I think you can. You just don't have to. I'm not sure if you can taste. I haven't been a doll yet. I've been a lot of things. One time I was a mushroom man, and that was.
He is rolling something quick.
Mhm.
Ah, yes, Ix, the tall demonic doll thing that was following you around for a while.
Yeah.
Fed on souls, if I recall.
well, they weren't
Well,
always. She wasn't always demonic.
she special case. Special
Uh,
case.
Remind me again. Have you deactivated the little generator thing going into that last temple part?
Probably not yet, because we were fighting you. I don't
Yeah,
No, I
remember.
kind of got distracted by you.
it's only been like a minute after we were done fighting you.
Glorious
Speaking-
days. In that case, and they're going to make a bolt.
I'm going
Uylz-
to
Uylz
literally cut off their leg
just-
if they
Going
do
to
that.
trip
Yeah,
it.
Uylz is just tripping them with the staff.
That is
I'm
Uh,
literally
people
putting my
tripping.
sword through their leg if they're trying to do that.
so-
Actually, no. Uylz is holding on to a piece of thread because he had needled the hands together. So he's just holding on to a piece of thread. So the further the dude gets away, the more he's going to unravel.
they are going to make a dex save. Well, first thing first, they're going to make a perception, see if they notice that. They have not, unfortunately. 1d20 plus 2. What? Oh, I forgot the R in the space.
Huh.
They leap over the sword and the stick. With that. Well, with what Allo were trying to trip them up with.
Okay, you know what? Horse. I imagine my
Make an attack with the horse. Let's just see what happens. And it should be noted.
Sorry, I
Because-
didn't make my attack with my sword yet.
Oh yes,
That is-
I thought you were just holding your sword out for them. That's why I made the dex save to see if they fell over it.
No, I was literally going to slice their leg off.
so that is a 20.
Okay. So as this thing's trying to run, Codi just slices both legs off quite literally at the kneecaps, as the horse tackles it to the ground.
Okay, let's try this again.
Huh. No pain. That's weird.
Yeah, you'll get used to that too, I imagine. But so let's try this again. Don't do that. Okay? We can agree on that, right?
Can you blame me for trying?
Oh no, I can't blame you for trying, but just don't do it again.
I don't think I would be
turn
able
you
to do it
into a
again. I
freaking
don't think I could
hamster.
crawl that fast.
I don't know. I mean, that's quitter talk. And
You're lucky I didn't use the fire sword.
I would have teleported to it had you not destroyed my tiny little lovely pendant.
in defense, that thing was super annoying.
If you didn't want it destroyed, you shouldn't have used it.
So Uylz is just gonna use the thread that he is currently holding to just tie the hands together so he can't.
Fair.
And then Uylz is going to basically hold him up in the fashion that he normally holds the Namirs up, which is just out right in front of him like a fucking dog.
Before you go to do so, as you're tying up his hand, well, as you're throwing up his hands, Una walks up and gets ready with the, just takes the little gem that he had that allowed him to cast different little spells, including Chaos Bolt. In fact, I think it was just like the Chaos Bolt gem, weren't it?
Yeah.
Una's going to take
Yeah.
that, aim it at him, and you see a fire one line up.
No,
Not yet. Not yet. We need him. You missed the conversation earlier, but we need him.
We're gonna
For
throw
the
him in the
temple.
tube to stop the island sinking.
Yeah.
He made me
It's a
so...
fate worse than death, Una.
Hey, you spent the time in the cage. He's gonna spend the time in the tomb. All right.
Make me persuasions, both of you. Let's see.
No.
I mean, it depends on what Una rolls. Una's got to roll a wisdom check. And Una is not the wisest of Namirs.
I wasted a lot of money on this, Una.
She just shakes, drops the gem, and then just buries her face into Codi's shoulder.
Uylz is taking the gem.
Codi will like hug her and be like,
It's okay. He's facing a fate worse than death.
Allo now just casually picking up the paraplegic.
Alrighty, yeah, Allo, you carry.
And it's...
She's going to carry him upside down, so his head's just dragging on the freaking ground.
Okay. And it's at this point where we're going to end it there for this week. Because we're coming up to 3 hours.
Yeah.
But yes, I'm glad that you all enjoyed that boss fight. It's been a while coming, but we finally got it done. Depending on how things go, that may or may not be the last fight you have to do in the Devil Darlings Chapter 1.
I imagine not.
It depends. But either way, to all of you out there, thank you all for tuning in. We'll see you next time on the Devil Darlings.